everybody, my name's Periwinkle, and God, I have an awful ear infection. Sunday I was sick, and I don't think it's the same thing, but, yeah, I was wondering when my throat was hurting, and my ear, like, I can't hear anything out of this ear, and then while my throat's hurting, it's because there's, like, a little tube that connects your ear to your throat, and there's pus that's seeping from that tube into my throat. Hi guys, so today what I'm doing is doing a video on, oh god, I'm not gonna lie, my favorite part of Thanksgiving, Black Friday. It's not just because, it's like the shopping Olympics, and since I'll never be competing in the Olympics and, you know, in actual sport, it's because I get to bond with some of my friends that I don't usually get to over the course of the year, and it's super fun, and I gotta share some tips with you guys. I haven't been Black Friday shopping for long, I'll admit. This is gonna be my third year, but I have picked up some tips and tricks, and I think I'm not a pro, but I'm better than, you know, the amateur. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off my phone and give you all a list of tips and tricks that'll hopefully help you, especially if you're a first-time shopper on your Black Friday adventure. First thing you need to do is probably start this now. This is going to be uploaded on a Monday, so yeah, start this now. Is to plan out your route, which is all the stores you're going to visit, and what time you're going to visit them. I'm just going to say this now. Where I live, Kohl's was a madhouse, mostly because they had like awesome deals, but Kohl's was a madhouse, so if you go anywhere first, I'd go to like the huge stores. Usually the bigger the store, the more people it's going to attract, I'll be honest. And the lines were like 5 years long, I'm not going to lie, but I stood in line for it last year. But the deals were hopping, so I'd say go to the places, especially that have the best deals first, because those are going to be taken over like immediately. And then save stores like, for my area, it's like Route 21 and Books A Million for last. And trust me, you'll thank me for it later. And of course, plan times that you're gonna hit them. I go Thursday night, so I'd be planning my times around Thursday night. If you go in the morning, which thank God there's people that go in the morning, but oh my God, I could not do that. So like, bless your soul. But it's just plan your times, just so you know you're staying on schedule. The next thing is to have your gas tank filled. You don't want to spend your time at a crummy old gas station, which probably like is saying advertising $1 coffee or something for their Black Friday sale. No, you want to be out there at like Forever 21 or PacSun getting your flannels for $2. Yeah, so do not wait till the last minute to get your gas tank filled. The next tack is to look up the deals being offered online. Last year, I think I went to one store that did not have any deals, but was still open on Black Friday, and it was really pathetic. I'll be 100% honest, and it was not worth it whatsoever. So make sure there's deals at certain stores that you plan on going to, and make sure the deals are worth your while. The next thing to do is divide your money. If you know you're going to be spending money at, say, Route 21 more than you're going to be doing at Victoria's Secret, which I'd be broke at both of them, make sure you divide that money equally, just so, especially at the beginning of your trip, you want to make sure you have enough money for everything and not blow all your money at one store. That would suck. The next thing to do is the last step of your preparation, like the day before, is to scout out the stores you plan on going to the day before, just so you know where the items are that you want to get. Of course, they may change them around. I know they close the store and like work around them on Thanksgiving Day, but kind of scout out where the items are so you don't have to spend hours trying to find that certain item you wanted, and you can just grab it and get in line and not have to wait for 50 years in a line. The next thing, which is leading into the actual Black Friday shopping, is to stay hydrated. I don't know how many people end up passing out at Black Friday. I've seen a few, not many, I'll be honest. But you do not want that to be you, especially because this is supposed to be a fun shopping experience, and you do not want to be sick like that. So make sure you stay hydrated and do not buy water from like some cheap dealer or whatever that's advertising their Black Friday sale, when all in actuality, those people who are selling water probably jacked up the prices because they know everyone's going to be wanting some and they're saying it's a deal. But bring your own water, bring a couple bottles, and just stay hydrated and keep your body fit. The next thing to do is when you're picking up something, ask yourself, is this going to stay in style? Because I know I've done this a lot where I've picked up an outfit and I'm like, okay, this is cute now. But in a month, is it still going to be in style? You want outfits that are going to last you for a while and you can rewear them and they'll still look cute. So that's just a little trick I use. Okay, this next tip kind of contradicts the last one, but not really. And it's to grab stuff as you go, because you could always put stuff back. So it's just like, if you see something and you think you might like it, grab it. You do, because by the time you go back and you're like, man, I really like that, and you go back, it might not be there anymore. So definitely grab stuff like the second you see it. You might have your arms full, but if you really think you're gonna like it, or even debating, make sure you grab it just because it might be gone by the time you go back to get it. The next thing is how to choose the line you're going to check out in. All too often I look at the amount of people, when all in actuality you should be looking at the amount of items those people have in their hands. There could be a line with 3 people in it, but they have, I don't know, 20 items each, and it's gonna take just as long as a line with like 10 people that all have like 2 items, or even less time for that line with the 10 people. So always judge by the amount of items people have, because one person with 1 item is going to be checked out like immediately. But when one person with 10 items gets up there, Lord knows how long it's going to take. The next thing is to, oh my gosh, cannot emphasize this enough, keep your receipts. Because, you know, when you're out at Black Friday, you're probably going to be like, again, dehydrated and you're shopping euthanasia coma, and you're going to look at a green onesie that's not even cute and be like, oh, this is trendy. And then the next day you're going to be like, what was I thinking? Gosh, my nose is so stuck. But you gotta make sure that you keep your receipts, because then you can take them back and you might even get them at full price. The next tip is to know when you're getting scammed. I all too often see stores who advertise Black Friday deals when they actually jacked up the prices. Like, they'll say, oh, we're 50% off, when really they're just, like, they set the prices higher, then made it 50% off. Like, it's a scam. So make sure you know when you're getting scammed and don't buy into that, because why pay to a company who's gonna scam you? That's just rude. Next is kind of an obvious one, but do not hurt others. You see a plasma screen TV, you do not push someone out of the way. It's whoever gets there first. And honestly, if I see any person hurting another person, oh, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna hurt him, but I'm gonna give him an evil look and report them to the Club Penguin police. Oh god. I'm gonna get their account banned on Club Penguin Island, but just don't hurt other people. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I've seen people get, I haven't seen personally, but I'm like, good mythical morning, I've heard of people getting killed on Black Friday. Like, no, this is a fun time. Do not ruin it for someone else by hurting them. And then the last one is just kind of my message for you all, and that is to stay safe, and when you get home, make sure you rest up. And also, do not rush through Thanksgiving just for Black Friday sales. Make sure you're happy and with your family and having a good time, or even with your friends if it's a Friendsgiving, or just make sure you show that you're thankful for someone, and do not rush through just to go get those sales. Anyway guys, that's it for my Black Friday survival guide, I guess I'll call this. I hope you all enjoyed and hope you guys learned from these tips. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Bye!